thought. A lot of people nowadays are just like, I have ADHD, I have ADHD, I have ADHD. Let me tell you about my experience. So I got diagnosed with ADHD when I was in first grade. And I don't know about back then if it was like becoming a thing or it wasn't really known, but like I was like the only one going to take medication for this at lunch. And there wasn't like a whole lot of information about it. I remember my mom got a book just so she could learn more about it. And I was excited because like Robin Williams and Whoopi Goldberg, they had it too. But I never talked about it. I was very embarrassed about having it. I remember in middle school, this kid shouted through the hallway. He was like, Andrea, you have ADHD. And I literally wanted to crawl into the ground and just die. I was mortified because that stood me apart in not a good way. Other people didn't say that they had it. I didn't know anyone else who had it. But let me tell you about the effects of medicine. I don't know if Ritalin was just starting or maybe they didn't know what dose to give me. I have no idea. Literally, I was a zombie from first grade until high school. I was so quiet. I was just in the zone all the time. And I remember I focused, not really able to like multitask because I was so in the zone. I remember like third grade, some kid was trying to make fun of me. He told some girl, he was like, I think she's artistic. That's not what he meant. He meant it autistic, which I was like, maybe I am? I don't know. But honestly, TikTok has opened my eyes to what ADHD is. Thank you for everyone who's talking about it. Just in high school, like being on the ADD medicine, since I was zombie-like or in the zone, people perceived me as being a bitch or flighty or spacey or ditzy. I would be walking through the hallway and someone would be like, hey Dre, and I would just be like, I need to get to math, I need to get to math, I need to get to math. And by the time I said hello, they were already gone. So I guess that's where the bitchy thing came from. But I always felt so embarrassed that I had ADHD. And it's really, I don't know how it makes me feel, but like I feel like everyone has it nowadays, or at least knows about it or uses it as an excuse. Where my struggle growing up, I mean, I still struggle, but growing up with it and having parents who wanted to help better me or fix my learning disability, I came up with tips and tricks that got me through life. And I still use those. I mean, occasionally I still am a little ditzy, or I don't even know, but that's not right. Women who have ADHD, according to TikTok, get classified as being spacey or ditzy or flighty. And that's not it. It's just we have so much going on in our minds. And not only that, like I may not seem hyper active, but my mind is going a million miles an hour all the time. Literally right now, I am making armor, I'm painting armor, I'm doing the dishes, I have laundry in, I've got 5 million things going on at once. And I'm on an upside because days when I'm not on, it looks a little something like this. I don't know if that's like disassociating or like, for example, if I had plans later today, like in 5 hours from now, I would not be able to do this. I would just be stunted. I would be stopped. I wouldn't be able to just do anything. And it did cause struggles for my family growing up. They were frustrated very easily. My mom is a special ed teacher, so she was more patient. But it just, instead of knowing it was like a side effect, it just bumped into my personality. And one of the things that made me unique, which when people would say that back then, it wasn't that great of a thing. It's so wild to me nowadays how everyone is so open about it and how people are actually learning and like spreading knowledge about it. When growing up, I didn't want anyone to know. I'm just curious what everyone else's experience is with the ADHD, since I have it. I would never say that growing up.